right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome everyone here to the State of Synth. My name is Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fawkes.
Mr. Neon Fawkes, it's been another week. We are episode 10, all up in this thing, man.
Yeah.
What is up with that, man? 10 episodes. I feel like I've been trudging uphill in 5 feet of snow.
It's been a year, man. It's been a year.
Oh my God. It's been...
But we're still plugging away.
We are.
We lost Forever Synth, but we're still here.
We did. We are still plugging away. We still have a show. We are on our 10th season, episode 10.
Is Hoo Ha still doing his show?
Hoo Ha? I don't know. I haven't
seen much about it.
I haven't seen Hoo Ha in forever in internet time.
I think it's just like Karen, us, Andy.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think Luna Cloverdale over in Europe has a show.
Where
they? Radio show.
That's it. That's all you get with
it.
synthwave.
That's as synthy as it gets.
Pick one you like and stick with it. Listen to them all if you like. Of course, if you like to listen to our show, that's cool too. We appreciate you guys tuning in, especially when you tune in to hear us live. This is amazing.
Yeah, it's Night Ride. We like to do live shows here.
Yeah, we do.
So, if you're tuned in right now listening, please jump into the chats, whether it's on the nightride.fm website, the IRC, or you can jump into the YouTube chats and say hi. And speaking of saying hi, how about we throw some shout-outs to some of our listeners?
I think that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, because we like doing that. All right, so we've got the 2D Cat in the IRC chat. We're going to be hearing a track from them. Yep, we've also got our buddy Rex Balls. And all the way from Perth, Craig Packman. Yeah. The Major is in the chats, as well as our Polish buddy Dysterian.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's nice.
Karen Zoe Lee is tuned in too.
People are tuned in.
Yeah, she did a show earlier today. It was awesome, as usual. Nothing but music.
Yeah.
And of course, we've got Jeff Creature in the IRC. And you know who, over in the YouTubes, we got our buddy Howells.
Nice. And Lord Pigger in the house. Did you give him a shout out?
No. How could I miss? Lord Pigger.
Lord Pigger with 16 tails on his IRC handle. That means he logged in about 17 times, but
so there's been some little hiccups with the IRC chat.
A little
so
bit.
I think you're gonna find a lot of people with big long tails.
Yep, indeed.
Dennis, our can't wait. Francci, we got Francci tonight.
Yes, it's Francci. I think we were corrected earlier, and I love this dude. I can't wait to talk with him. He's amazing. He's a brilliant producer.
Dude, you loved his album.
Oh my God, it's like one of my favorite albums. The one with Moments. Oh, that one too, but Moments is still my all-time favorite. But I can't wait to play some tunes for you guys by him and bring him on the show. It's going to be great. Jules, over the weekend, I had a fun weekend, man. I went down to Cape May. I was hanging out with my wife. We had an anniversary. It was wonderful.
Congrats to Mr. and Mrs. Groot.
And you know what we did? We did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
That's what you need to do. Nothing.
It was great.
These days, doing nothing is a privilege.
We ate food, lots of good food, and we did drink a lot of tequila. We drank way too much tequila, and we did some things I guess you would do on your anniversary. Leave it at that. We were out chilling. There's this place called Elaine's, which is really cool. We were hanging out, and they had live music, and this place really blew up. They're just a big deal. But yeah, man, it was a good time. You know what they used to do, Jules? You know what they used to do?
What? Synthwave?
Murder mystery dinners.
Oh, okay. We still have one of those in our city.
And I guess they don't do them anymore. I guess it's offensive. That's what I hear.
Oh, poor Groot.
But you know what?
Okay, you know what I did on the weekend? So it was my buddy's
do?
birthday on Saturday, and we had been meaning to go out for a proper steak dinner for months. We last year we were going every 2-3 months So we decided to go to Ruth's Chris because it was his birthday. I picked up the tab.
That's the good stuff.
Kind of regretting I did because $440 later. But for two people,
what?
but
$440?
yeah. So we both had cream spinach and then he had he had fillets with shrimp on them. I had what did I have? A ribeye. And of course 3 sides, each $20.
God.
Remember, we're talking Canadian dollaroos though, so I think it's like comes to $1 in American.
Yeah, probably. I don't know how math works.
Either way, it hurt. It really hurt. But I mean, I had a good steak. And then the rest of the weekend, we had a long weekend here. It was the Queen's birthday.
Oh boy.
So
you guys still do that, huh?
Yeah. You know what? Hey, it's a holiday. Any excuse. We'll, you know what? If you want, I'll petition that we have a holiday here on your birthday.
That sounds good.
Nobody will complain. The more holidays, the better.
I mean, we could celebrate the Queen, although we did do that whole fighting thing to not.
Yeah, that whole revolution.
That. Yeah, it was maybe a little sore spot there. Maybe not. We shouldn't do that. But I tell you what,
we got tunes, by the way. We got
God.
Lots of tunes to play.
Chock full of tunes. Why don't we just dive right on into it? We have so many songs. I'm totally stoked to get this night underway. So let's play a track, man.
All right, quick shout out to Mr. 3, who's also in the IRC.
Hey, Mr. 3. Very nice.
Kind of rhymes. I'm a poet, and I don't know it. Yeah, so let's kick this off. Our buddy Don from Scotland, I believe. I think I got that wrong once, like a couple of years ago. But yeah, Don's from Scotland, I believe.
Yes, he is.
And he's submitted a new track, one of several coming out, which is mixed and mastered by Zenon.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so
that's pretty rad.
This is it. This is Don with Under the Lights right here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Don with Under the Lights. He's got...
Man, I love the pads in that.
It's just so dreamy, man. All his stuff is just dreamy. It just makes me want to just like drift out into space and, you know, just kind of chill on a nice, what's today? I don't even know. Tuesday? Jules, why are we doing a show on Tuesday? That's what I
don't know. Aren't we supposed to be doing it on Wednesdays?
Wednesdays. Every now and then, it's good to
we want to keep people on their toes.
It's good, and plus it's good for people that like can never check out a show on Wednesday. They can check out a show, sometimes we mix it up and have it on a Tuesday, have it on a Thursday.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you, I got, one of my synth toys, this Synthstrom Deluge, right? Ever since I got it back with the OLED display retrofit
That sounds
upgrade.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it just sounds like the name of it sounds so pretentious.
Synthstrom Deluge. Well, their prices went up too, so yeah, it's getting pretentious. But this thing is amazing. Anyways, I've been watching YouTube tutorials on how to navigate this thing.
Oh God.
Build tracks and everything. And
oh boy.
Jesus. But it's a synth, it's a sampler, it's a sequencer.
Wow.
It's a beatbox. It's everything. It's a DAW in a box, right?
It's a beatbox.
So I've been learning how to use the LFOs. It's got 2 LFOs, 2 envelopes, this, that, and the other. Side chaining on it. Yeah, you can do everything with this sucker.
That's incredible, though. Well, I can't wait to see you perform, Jules. I'm super stoked to see your next show.
That'll
when
happen.
You go out there.
Yeah.
And,
by the way, quick shout out to Blobs over in YouTube.
Hey, Blobs. What's going on, my friend?
Yes, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, so we have a nice hopping IRC. It's good that I guess people can get in this week. That's good.
Yeah.
You guys are listening on YouTube. You can always pop into nightride.fm. You can hop into the IRC. That's where a lot of the regulars go to hang. But of course, you're
just click on the chat tab, and the first thing you type in is your name and hit enter.
Yeah.
And you can start chatting with people in old school IRC.
Yeah. I think I told you.
It's even got like fake scan lines going up the screen and everything.
It's great. I did mention that we went viral last week, and we're still kind of hopping. The old Wrecked network is hopping. That's I guess you'd say, the parent brand of Night Ride. You can always check that out if you like your cyberpunk, nice and crunchy. It is rekt.network. Rekt.network, and that's always fun. I go over there, I try to, just
stay relevant,
hang out with the cool crowd, the cyberpunky crowd, although, I like cyberpunk too, so it's not like I'm faking the funk or anything like that, but, there's good people over there.
Faking the punk.
Fake it till you make it. That's what they say, right? I don't know. I'm going to be a hacker bot pretty soon. Hack the planet. I don't know. Craig
Packman's got a drive.
Oh, that's right.
He likes to listen to Night Ride while he drives, so he's going to be lurking. So drive safe, Craig.
All right. Yes, happy travels. And I tell you what, let's go into our next track, and let's dive right into our guest. Okay. I can't wait to have him.
Yeah, we'll give some music for Craig to drive to.
There it is.
So yeah, our buddy 2D Cat, who is in the chat from the West Coast, has dropped a new single. I believe they have a new album coming out eventually in a month or two, I think, with new vocalist, part of the team.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So guess what? We're going to be having them on June 7th.
Oh, I can't wait.
So everybody can hear all about it.
It's been a minute.
And you know I love 2D Cat's work.
Yeah. In fact,
I
have
on
his vinyl.
On any physicals, any singles, any digitals, you name it.
I got one of his vinyls sitting on my wall right now.
And I've also got, I think I've got the best synthwave shirt ever, thanks to 2D Cat. It's one of their original one that's got, it makes me feel like a Care Bear, because it's this cat in the circle of a giant pink circle.
Oh, that's
magenta.
Dope.
It's so bright.
It's like to me it looked a little like Thundercats for some reason.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Like Thundercats meet the Care Bears. Care Bears, Thundercats.
That's it. It's
I like that.
Thunder Care Bears.
Thunder Bears.
Thunder Bears. Anyways, yeah. So they've got a new single coming out, but we're gonna meet with them June 7th. Until then, let's listen to this new single. It's called "Somebody to Hold" right here on Night Ride FM.
We've been all night wishing for our secrets to unfold. We just need somebody to hold. Somebody to hold. Hold on tight, are you ready for the night? We're just getting started, living young hearted. Hold me close, don't you ever let go. Our love is uncharted, we're living young hearted. Hold me close, don't you ever let go. Our love is uncharted, we're living young hearted. Somebody to hold. Somebody to hold. You and I were laying in the moonlight, dreaming about the places we've been all night, wishing for our secrets to unfold. We just need somebody to hold. Somebody to hold. Hold on tight, are you ready for the night? We're just getting started, living young hearted. Hold me close, don't you ever let go. Our love is uncharted, we're living young hearted. Hold me close, don't you ever let go. Our love is uncharted, we're living young hearted. Somebody to hold. Somebody to hold.
And that was 2D Cat with Somebody to Hold. Yeah. Very nice. I dig that track.
Beautiful.
I always like
Yeah,
the way that they do vocals.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff.
And yeah, they got a new vocalist, Hazel.
Yeah. Oh, very nice.
We'll be chatting with her June 7th too.
Ah, great. I am so stoked. Well, you know, it is about time to bring on our very special guest. This person, I've been following his music for, I mean, probably ever since like 2016, I feel like. And he just is just an amazing producer, amazing artist, and hell of a nice guy.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you to Francci. What's going on?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up,
Welcome
y'all?
to the show.
All the way
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for joining us, man.
from
Yeah, of course, man.
Rio de Janeiro. Is that?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Down in Brazil.
Now, that is amazing because I felt like before we started doing, you know, the show and everything like that, we obviously we set up the times and everything like that. We schedule guests in. And it's always tough to schedule guests that seemingly are like really far away, and you know, it's always a nightmare trying to get.
It's Europe. It's Europe, and
Yeah.
I mean, not even Australia is that bad because they got the 12 hours to 16 hours.
Yes.
It's kind of easier to schedule with them, but Europe is a tough one.
And then I found out, I was like, oh my God, like I wanted to have Francci on I wanted to have you on for so long, and I'm just like, man,
Really,
there's
man?
no way.
That's awesome.
There's no way, like, I can't deal with, like, a Brazilian time zone. And then, like, I talk to you.
1 hour difference.
And you're like,
Only 1 hour difference.
it's
yeah.
an hour. I'm like, how does that work? Like, seriously, where are you on the planet? Like, I guess
Well,
you're
it's
below
the Americas,
us.
right? So I mean,
Yeah.
worst
South
case scenario,
America.
it's like 3 hours difference.
What
right?
Yes.
what is
East,
geography?
west.
I don't know.
Hmm?
I don't know what geography is. I just know that you're
Brazil sticks out a little further east. That's all.
Yeah, before I know that before I knew that it was like only 1 hour difference, I was also like that. It was it's going to be hard to get with these guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like some
Right?
we've interviewed some Russians or some Finns or Swedes, and
I mean,
it's like usually when we talk to them, it's like 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning.
anything below like Florida is like a completely different planet to me. It's like nothing exists.
You sound so
below.
American.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm from New Jersey, so maybe that it makes sense. But anything
What
below
about
Florida
Canada?
doesn't exist. Well, you guys exist because you're actually part of the United States in a way.
No. You are part of Canada.
You kind of connect with us.
No.
Like if you go
You're like-
up, it's like it's America Light. That's what we like to consider you guys. It's like America Light.
With a little French accent.
With
Yeah,
little
throw in some French.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I like the name Francci. We were pronouncing it all wrong for so long.
Oh yeah, so it turns out I was talking to Karin earlier today, and we were like, is it Francci? Or no, it was actually yesterday. Francie,
Yeah,
Frankie.
it's pretty common. It's pretty
Yeah,
common.
she said Francie, and I'm like, yeah, I think it could be, but there's I think Italians, if you see 2 C's, it's also a chi, Franchi.
Yes.
Right? So I guess
But-
the Portuguese would be the same.
Yes, actually, I don't know. It's just because it's not because it's Italian or something. I am a big fan of Avicii.
Oh
So
yeah.
like
Yep.
when I man, I think I spent my when I was 13, I spent all my day listening to Avicii, and when I first started producing, I didn't have a nice name. Like my name is Francisco, and
Francisco,
my
okay.
That's a pretty awesome name, though.
yeah, but when
It's
imagine,
long.
and the Grammy goes to Francisco. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
not-
you
it's
wanted
not powerful.
something like Avicii.
Yes, and then I think, my name is Francisco. I like Avicii, so Francci.
There you
Yeah,
go.
okay, that's it.
Oh,
And
there you go.
There you go.
You just took care of one of our questions that we normally ask most
Yeah,
artists. We
yeah.
didn't have it on the script tonight, but normally we're like, where did your name come from? All right, takes
Yeah.
care of that.
We like to throw
Yeah.
the softballs in the beginning just to
Yeah,
kind of warm things
Easy ones.
up.
Okay, you know what? Now I'm gonna do another scripted question. What's your favorite doll?
Dude, you're supposed to like
my
wait for
favorite
that.
doll is Final Cut. No, I'm joking. My favorite doll is Ableton Live.
Okay,
Jules just
Okay,
comes
come
out
on.
with it. Like you
taking
gotta,
notes. I'm taking notes just in case there's a war in the
That-
future among synth artists, right? I want to know who's on the Ableton side, who's on Logic Pro, who's on
Okay.
FL Studio.
Yeah,
Who's
I was
on-
on FL Studio for first. Then
Oh.
I jumped right into Ableton because of my MIDI controller.
nice.
Okay.
You
It
could-
works better with Ableton.
Yes,
You-
yeah,
you
it was
do,
plug
like-
and play with Ableton.
I feel like
Okay.
you do like a lot of like the sequencing kind of stuff. And again, I don't know anything about producing, but I know there is like a way of like modulating like sounds, and it's done with MIDI, and it just like kind of like I don't know. Like I see Wave Shaper
I
like
think
it turns a
they all
dial and it goes boop
all
boop
do it, right?
boop boop boop. boop.
Yeah,
Okay, so
actually,
what's your MIDI controller?
my MIDI controller is Innovation Launch Key 49 keys.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That sounds
Okay,
like
so it's
something.
launch-
been with me
launch key,
since
so-
the first day.
So just like an Ableton push, it
Yes.
kind of just maps natively.
Yes, but actually I don't use like this. Like I only use to make melodies and harmonies and stuff. Like I'm not that guy answering this question. I'm not the guy that likes to make like sequencing stuff. I like to
Okay.
make like one thing first, and then I will jump into the next thing. Only in my hands, like I record it, and then I draw the MIDI lines.
Yeah.
And I like this way. I like this way better. I
Nice.
try to make sequencing stuff, but it's difficult.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know how they do it. Like, all I know is when I see people doing that, it's called sequencing. Is that what it is? Like,
I think it is.
when you just take like
I think it is.
Well,
sequencing is
make a whole
sequencing is
new song.
so sequencing is when you work on a clip or a track, right? Whether it's a MIDI track or an audio track or whatever. But sequencing is when you start laying them all out in your
sequencing is like a loop. Yeah, it's like a loop. Like you start a bass line and then like it goes on loop forever, and then you
say
start
like this one's 8
else.
bars long, loop it 8 bars, and this one's 4 bars, and this one's whatever. And you kind of layer them all up in different channels or tracks.
Yes.
You plug all the wires in, right? You plug all these crazy ass wires.
Turn all the knobs,
and you
press
turn
all the buttons.
knobs, and then
it's more for people
switches.
like who wants to make faster people who are like creative, like pretty creative, and they think a lot, they think fast, and they want to make something fast to not to don't
just lay down a beat, like lay down a bass line,
to follow all the imagination, and not to get lost, and so they put on loop, and then they put all the ideas, the track ideas, and then when they finished, they get rid of like something that they don't want to, and then they start to mix, and they start to make the structure, the arrangement, and all this stuff. So like sequencing also for people who make live performance. Like I don't make some. I like I'm not on live performance yet, so like I don't do this sequencing stuff yet.
But
I do. Like sometimes I like to make some sequencing stuff just to make fun,
I've heard of
fun, like live, right?
I hear some of it in your sound.
Not
I feel like I do, but maybe I don't. There's a couple of the songs that we have selected. In fact, we should just dive right into a track because I'm like just so stoked to get like some good Francci music on here and start talking about the little nuances of the noodling that you do and the little sounds that I think are sequencers, because I don't really know what the hell I'm talking about, but I like what I hear. And
you know what's funny, Dennis? How majority of our listeners are producers?
Yeah.
And they're all like, okay, these two guys are idiots.
Are they just rolling their eyes hard in the IRC? They're like, these guys.
How is Francci keeping his cool?
No, for the record, we producers like we really like to explain ourselves, to explain our work. So yeah, it's good that you guys have this curiosity,
It's called the state of synth, man.
Sidechain with the reverb and the gated effect, and and the LFO with the envelope. And
I do know what a sidechain is. I did learn that.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, sidechain was a really hard stuff to learn. But now it's easy, man. It's easy.
Yeah, it's a good sidechain.
And you make it look easy, but I know it's not easy. But
no, it is, man. It is.
You're going to listen to this stuff, and I tell you, we're going to dive into our first track here, and you're going to see how great it sounds and how easy it sounds. And trust me, it is not... not that I need to explain how
Francci's one of the best.
It is. I know I cannot do it at all.
So... okay, so we picked from your Life of Synth album, we picked the track Younger to start off with.
Yes.
Awesome.
Is there you got any story about that one?
Yeah, I actually sampled Cheers for Fears on this one.
There you go.
Those vocals that are on Younger is from Everybody Wants to.
Get out of town! I had no idea. How did you sample it like that? That track and just completely like blow my mind where I could never have picked that up.
You didn't know?
I wanted to make something from a sample, so like I did all the sequencing stuff.
Yes.
And then
I told you, I knew you did something.
And then I started to think, man, I want a vocal sample, but I don't want to create something. I want to make something out of something that already exists. So I tried to make something with Everybody Wants to Rule the World, and
all right, now I'm even more excited to listen to it because that's wicked.
Well, let's do it. All right, quick shout out to Animal in the IRC and Daniel Zimbowski over in the YouTubes. Thanks for tuning in and listening and saying hi in the chats. Anyways, let's play this song.
Yes, let's do it.
let's do it. From the album Life of Synth that came out in December last year. This is Francci with Younger, right here on Night Ride FM.
right, and that was Francci with Younger, and oh my god, dude, what the hell? What the hell?
It's great stuff. Oh, by the way, I just want a quick, before we go in, we got a quick shout out to Art the Brawler who joined us in the IRC chat.
Very nice.
And of course, we've got another Brazilian over in the YouTube chats, another Brazilian producer, the Bayrom.
Very
He's
nice.
in the YouTube chat. So, hey man, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, bye-bye.
That's awesome. All the Brazilians coming out.
Yeah, what Francci said.
Now, I just want to talk about, like, the headspace that you put me in when I hear tracks like that. Now, you're kind of a mix. You're a mix, in my mind, of, like, these really dope, like, EDM style kind of bangers, and then you just mix it up with, like, stuff like this, that it's not like a traditional, you know, it's not a traditional pop, synth, pop EDM, like, four on the floor. Like, it's like just, it's just this headspace that you just, like, it's a vibe. I guess that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
I love this album. and we were talking a little bit off air. You had some good inspiration by The Weeknd, who was another
Yes, sir.
Torontonian, which is cool.
Yeah. That's how we roll.
But I love all the little places that you take me, and it's always like I feel like I'm like in this little dream, this little dream state. Like, do you find that you enjoy doing more like the up-tempo stuff or the dreamy kind of stuff? Because I think you're doing both really well.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks so much. Actually, I like to make something that I feel confident about at that moment, So when I was producing this album, I was feeling kind of like I need to make something that vibe, the dreamy vibe. But I also want to make something disco and up tempo. So yeah, man, I like to make everything I can,
So you got to be in the mood, and then get in the mood.
Yeah. That's it.
Some of my favorite tracks of yours have got that old school disco funk.
Yeah.
Like, I love that stuff.
And I think that's where I get into it too, because you can kind of dance to it, and I like that as well. And it's kind of interesting though. Like, I feel like your music is like it's all encompassing, and I feel like I want to say that you're more dance oriented, but like especially with what was it, Moments? Was that one of your previous albums? I probably messed it up. It is Moments. Okay, I have
Moments. Yeah.
Good memory.
The first one I did.
I just remember thinking back, like when I went to like play it in a lot of like, I would play, because I'm a DJ, I do like fast, synthwave,
awesome.
Dancey, disco.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a whole lot. I felt like a lot of them were like more on the dreamy side. And again, that's like hands down my favorite song and favorite album and everything like that. But I feel like, it's really a good mix. But I do find that like, you have so many of these like little escapism kind of tracks that it just, they're not going to get you out on the floor, but they're going to get you just like in the zone. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think
Moments was my first album experience, so I really like this album. Like, like sometimes I go back to it and listen to it, like to see what it was, at that time. Like I try to recover what I did. I try to make something, like I try to learn from my past, So when I was listening to Moments these days, I've noticed that Moments is really like an EDM album. I think it's more an EDM than
I would say
like
that
synthwave. Yeah. So like I would never make an EDM album anymore. Like, not because I don't like it, but because I don't feel like it's my vibe now. So that's why I think I make music that I'm like that I vibe with it at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But Moments is a really good album. I really think that.
I gotta say, it's also on the Laserdisc label.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, man, I wish they'd come back. That was a big loss.
Yeah.
In Laserdiscs.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Also, a quick shout out to another fellow Rio de Janeiran. Violation Drive is over in the YouTube chat as well.
That's my brother.
Yeah, you did a collab with him.
Yeah, he's like an old friend of mine. He used to live near me, so a lot of stuff from Life of Synth and also Moments. It was written by him.
Oh, nice.
Like let me check here the name of the songs, because I forgot everything. Wait.
The recent one was Hideaway, right?
Yeah, Hideaway. Yeah. But Truth Behind Your Soul was like 99% his lyrics. Wannabe was 100% his lyrics. He's a genius. He's a genius.
We're gonna play that a little later as well. We're gonna play that one.
Yeah, man. If it wasn't for this guy, I don't think I would make music, actually, because he was the first man. The first person to introduce me to this, like to vaporwave, to vaporwave and synthwave, Kavinsky and all this stuff.
The vibes.
Yeah, the vibes. Yeah,
Dennis,
of course.
Dennis, we need to get Violation Drive on as a guest then.
We too.
Yeah, man. For real, man.
Absolutely
You need
do.
to get this guy.
All right, we're gonna work on that. Let's play another track, and then we're gonna talk about like how you got into all this, because I have a feeling that it's gonna be fascinating.
Okay.
Because,
All right.
this is very exciting. I can't wait to play this next track. This track is again from the Life in Synth album, Life of Synth, Life in Synth. I'm at a loss here.
Yeah, Life of Synth.
by the way,
Life of Synth.
It's the major in the chat just told me what people from Rio de Janeiro are called cariokas.
Yes, carioca. Carioca. From
Carioca.
the Brazilian accent is carioca, but you can call carioca or
Is that like a
Yeah.
derivative of like karaoke?
actually
messed up.
is I think is
It's a dance,
white
right?
No, actually carioca means like white man's house. I think.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's because Brazil is like it isn't like it's like United States, you know, it's from native, so
Yeah.
Indians and stuff. So yeah,
That's
Yeah,
cool.
they call Rio de Janeiro and they call carioca.
Gotcha.
And I feel like I just insulted you by calling your stuff karaoke, and I didn't.
No, I really don't care about
Your
this.
stuff sounds like karaoke, man. No, we're also gonna talk about the vocals too, because I love the vocals. But we're gonna dive into this next track. This is Night Shift. Do you want to set this one up and talk about it a little bit before we give it a play?
Oh
Night
yeah,
Shift, tell us
sure.
about
It was the song that started Life of Synth album actually.
So it's the
It
first one.
was, yeah, the first one. Like the song that made me do the whole album, and it is a dream that I really had. Like I did had this dream that I sang on this song, and man, it was so good to produce this. I have a really good collaboration on this one also from Bezebra.
Oh,
He's he's a Brazilian producer. He produced for a lot of big guys on Brazil, and
Very
he
nice.
made the guitars and some of the synth stuff on Night Shift. So like all the guitars you will hear on this song is from him.
Nice. God, Lord knows we love synthwave with guitars.
Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
yeah.
We have a very good
I
affinity
do.
for
I
them.
do also.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and drop this track here. Once again, this is Francci with Night Shift. You're listening to Night Ride FM. Here it is.
I'm calling you on the night shift to tell about the dreams I had this time. Spending days in a spaceship, traveling beyond our eyes could shine. But it don't matter how it always goes back to you. I still remember how it was. Looking back to every place I go, I know that you'll be waiting for the right time to recall the memories of tomorrow and always. Tomorrow and always. Yeah. Last night I thought I would not try this time again. My eyes see the streets like photograph I can't take back. It's hard to keep on moving when my head is moving me to the other side. Trapped in flashlights, looking back to every place I go. I know that you'll be waiting for the right time to recall the memories of tomorrow and always. Tomorrow and always.
That was Francci with Night Shift, and yes, we were talking a little bit about the sounds that you guys. I say you guys.
First of all, let's talk about vocals.
Yes, vocals.
Okay.
Yes. Well, that's what I was saying. You sound like, to me in that song, you sound a little like John Bellion, and we got down a little bit of a rabbit hole talking about his music and how creative he is, and the vibe that you put out on this song is just incredible. I love it. I love the lyrics, and just really, really well done. And you apparently also do the vocals for a lot of your stuff. Is that correct?
Yeah, so since Moments, all my stuff is my vocals.
That's
all
incredible.
My stuff,
Incredible.
Yeah, because man, I didn't like. I had a really hard time to find nice vocals and people who want to sing on my song. So I had to sing on it. You know, I had to make my own vocals.
Well,
and
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
That was like, who do we have last week? Oh, we had Beta Blocker. So Beta Blocker is out of Los Angeles, and they are amazing as well. And he had the same thing. It's like, he was like, well, we tried to do a demo, and we had to do vocals just so we can have the demo out so we can give it to a singer, and we just never found the right singer. And then I started listening and kind of liking how I did the vocals, and now I do the vocals. Like,
man, like everyone I know, it's the same story. Like even The Weeknd is like that. I heard from an interview that he used to he wanted to make his career out of songwriting.
Yeah.
But no one liked his stuff. Like, no one wanted to sing his song, so he started to sing it.
It's incredible.
Don't they feel stupid now?
Right? Yeah, they don't feel too smart nowadays. But
Yes.
yeah, I find that amazing, and it's just out of necessity. But
Yeah.
so many talented people are just found just through necessity. Just like, I needed to do the singing, or I needed to do the art for an album, and then they turn out to be like excellent artists, and it's just incredible. Like, I feel like you shouldn't have that many talents. You should be able to do one. You know, you can't do them all. And like, I meet so many people, and then I wonder, like, what the hell am I doing with my life? And
Yeah,
not
but
only that,
I think it's like it's an evolution, you know. Like when I started singing, I wasn't like I think like I am my vocals are good, you know. But man, like the first song I did, it was so bad. My singing was so bad. But I think like it's an evolution, you know. Like I always liked drawing and painting stuff.
yeah,
But I didn't have the experience to make a cover art, you know. Like, I didn't have experience with Photoshop and like Procreate and all this stuff, digital stuff. But as a necessity, I needed to make like the cover art. So I kind of started to be good, you know, like in the cover art stuff, and also the video stuff. So man, it's like, I don't think it's a born with talent,
Just necessity.
but
Yeah.
yeah, it's just necessity.
Yeah, but
Like,
not but Francci, not everybody can. I mean, I got a lot of necessities, but I can't do what you do.
And let me just put this out there.
like
man, you
just
need to
doing
believe in
just doing a
yourself,
poster,
man.
just doing a poster for the state of synth. Like, oh god,
Oh, yeah, I just I'm an AI guy now. It's like I can't do it.
right? AI, hey AI, make me a poster.
Make me a poster with a synthwave guy on it.
ChatGPT.com.
There you
Please
go.
help me.
Soon there'll be synth GPT.
Synth. Oh my God, Synth GPT. You just said it, and now I know somebody's
Yes.
working on it. It's gonna be a thing.
Since
By the way,
GPT produce some music like Mitch Mother for me, please.
Yeah, Mitch Murder.
Mitch
there you go.
Murder mixed with Miami Nights 1984 with a little bit of Starcadian, and it says okay, and it comes out with like this banger. That's great.
Dude, I just as a joke, I asked ChatGPT to write me a song in the style of the Midnight, and it did. I mean, the lyrics were shitty, but you could tell that it had a little bit of Tyler flavor to it.
Yeah. Didn't have like
by the
Highway
way, a
or
quick shout
Thunder
out to
words in there.
Poala Frier, who is from France. It's 4 a.m. over there.
Holy crap! Wait.
Bonsoir.
Oh my God! People from France are listening to our show. That is incredible.
Well, I think when
That's awesome.
you tell people Francci's coming on.
They're like, "Oh, that must be French, right? Francci."
Yeah.
Francci,
all the
not Francci.
Frenchies come out, and then they get confused. They're like, "Wait a minute, who's this Brazilian guy?" I think that's cool. For the longest time, I thought you were French. Just because of the way
Damn,
that your name is written and everything like that. I'm like, oh, he's from France. I think that's why I never contacted you, because I didn't know.
I thought it was Italian, right? Because there's so many synthwave artists from Italy. And just see
So you
Francci.
thought I didn't spoke English?
I
Like,
was
English.
clueless, dude. I was so clueless. We went back. We known each other a little bit on Discord. I knew you could write English and everything like that.
Yeah.
You know, and it gets to a point where you don't know how much people can speak or write English, and I was like, well, this dude's from France. Like, he's never. It's just not gonna work. And then, like,
Dennis. So far, everybody we've talked to who's non-English, they speak better English than we do.
it's
so.
just true. Well, I'm
No
from
problem.
New Jersey, so
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Not at all.
Seriously. We had Polytame from Russia, and yeah.
oh, she was
we
wonderful.
we were tripping over our words, and she had no problem.
Yeah. I mean, it was, I feel dumb sometimes because I don't do words right. But one of the things I do want to talk about...
You have this problem in Brazil, too.
Dude, you started music at 13, 17? Dude,
17, yeah, 17.
what am I doing with my life? What am I doing wrong?
Ah, come on, man. Come on. now.
How did you start at 17 and be this good? I started music when I was 17 too. And
When I was that age, the only thing we had were trackers on the Amiga, and I played with them, but that wasn't enough to keep me hooked and learn.
they had this thing called a theremin when I was that young. And it was like, it was a great, it was real high tech.
Yeah.
Hey, there's some synthwave tracks with the theremin in it.
That's true. That's right.
Didn't Thought Beings have one?
I think so. That seems to be like, I guess it would be like a horror synth kind of vibe with the theremin.
Yeah, because of the like legato
Oh,
type, like this thing this theremin does. It's kind of a horror vibe.
yeah.
it's kind of
I
a
always
horror
think
vibe,
somebody's
yeah.
gonna like come out at me with a knife or something whenever I hear, or I feel like, what are those like Faraday cages? I feel like somebody should be like trying to animate like Frankenstein or something like that when I hear.
With electricity.
Yeah. It's all about channeling electricity through some dead person or something like that to try to make them alive again. And
Do you need a like an amplifier or something to
Maybe.
to turn this thing on?
I think you might need the theremin and an amplifier, and I don't know where the electricity comes from and the life
This thing
giving
is crazy.
sustenance that it somehow it works, like the
To
theremin.
make a synthwave Frankenstein.
Yes, synthwave.
Yes.
Right. You plug it all together, and then there's got to be like little things that like attach. I think they attach things to like the person, to the body, like in different places, like in their legs and their arms and stuff like that. And then they turn it on, and it makes that sound, and then they come alive. That's how it works.
It's hard just to imagine.
All right, I tell you what. We're going to go into our next track because I want to talk about this track. You talked about this earlier, and this is the track called Wannabe. It's all in caps, so this is a little stylistic. What did I call that? When you write things in a I said the thing. I say it every show. Stylized. It's a stylized Wannabe, all in caps. Why is it in caps? And what is the song about? And tell me everything about the song before we play.
Yeah, so Wannabe is a song about like every person who does not know like who this person is, like he's trying to pursue something that it's not like his vibe. So he's constantly trying to know who he is. Like, oh man, am I like he's lost, he's lost with his mind. So the all caps lock thing, it's because like it's a crazy song, it's Wannabe. So okay. I don't know if I'm getting right with you guys.
No,
That makes sense.
That was like all in caps is just like, they always say like,
he's just trying to be someone. He's
trying to be larger than life,
you know. Yes.
Okay.
He's trying everything, but he's not getting anything from it,
Mm-hmm. So it sounds like many synthwavers.
Yes.
Sounds
you
like
don't
get much out of it. You don't
sounds
get
like
much
my
out of it.
podcasting
Like,
career.
I have a fun fact of this album. I want to share it now because I will forget for sure. The life of synth it's like a third person experience. Like if the album is about a person, and this person is synthwave, like synthwave as a person. So that's why it's life of synth. And if you listen to the song in order, the first track till the ninth, I don't know how to say this, but then the track number 9,
The 9th.
if you if you read all the first letters of each song, it's going to be synthwave. Like,
get out of what? Dude, you just gave us an Easter egg on the state of synth.
Yeah,
like,
I
had
God,
no
I
idea.
just what? How?
So like you guys helped me a lot with this Wannabe explanation right now. Like Wannabe, it's the part of the album that like a producer who produced synthwave and chillwave does not know what he's going to do with his music, So sometimes he's on the outrun style, and sometimes he's on the dark wave and the chill wave, and all, so the retro wave, more like Mitch Murder and all this stuff. So Wannabe, it's this representation, like, man, what am I going to do with my life? Like, what am I? Who am I? So that's it.
Oh, and that's right. That's part of the.
I'm looking at the album right now, folks. You got to check this out. Look at the track listing on Life of Synth. It's the first letter. Indeed, it says synthwave.
It's like one of those laser paintings. You know how you look at those laser paintings and you sit there and stare at the laser paintings, and you know that there's
the Vinci Code.
There's something in the painting,
right? Yeah,
and like especially like the 3D ones when you look at them.
Man,
and like,
you should do more puzzles. You should do more like puzzles in all your albums now.
And
like
then you just
see we're gonna buy them. And we're just gonna stare at all the songs and just try and figure out, is it the last letter? Is it the first letter? What's a spell?
I love it. I can't wait to play the song now. So we're going to dive on into this. We have more Francci coming up. We have another track after this because I just wanted to play 4 tracks. We usually play like 3 tracks, sometimes 2, but like I just wanted to like just pack in so many awesome tracks. So
thanks, man.
We're going to play this one, man. This one is a dope track called Wannabe, and you're listening to it right here on Night Ride FM.
Every time I see myself losing the game, I keep trying to hide that I don't feel insane. There's just one thing that I should replace the name. Your obsession makes me feel like I just wanna be something more than madness. Can't forget my best, 'cause I don't think you can really fix me. I just wanna be someone who can breathe in the middle of the sea. I think I'm slowly drowning. Every step that I take out, I get lost and my mind falls into pieces. I just wanna feel you. I can change, what do you mean? Only with your help I see. I won't let you down, babe. Just hold me back down. Every step that I take out, I get lost and my mind falls into pieces. I just wanna feel you. I can change, what do you mean? Only with your help I see. I won't let you down, just hold me back down. Till you, hold me back to you, till you, hold me back to you. I just wanna see your face shining again. It's always enough to make me forget my name. And baby, give me back to you, don't lose that chance. You'll hear me call your name. I just wanna be something more than this. Can't forget my best, 'cause I don't think you can really fix me. I just wanna be someone who can breathe in the middle of the sea. I think I'm slowly drowning. Every step that I take out, I get lost and my mind falls into pieces. I just wanna feel you. I can change, what do you mean? Only with your help I see. I won't let you down, babe. Just hold me back down. Every step that I take out, I get lost and my mind falls into pieces. I just wanna feel you. I can change, what do you mean? Only with your help I see. I won't let you down, babe. Just hold me back down. Every step that I take out, I get lost and my mind falls into pieces. I just wanna feel you. I can change, what do you mean? Only with your help I see. I won't let you down, just hold me back down. Every step that I take out, I get lost and my mind
All right, and that was "Wannabe" by Francci. Man,
Yeah.
dude, this is my response after every song that I play. Dude, it's just so good. I love the weekend vibes. I like the fact that each album you put out, I feel like it's a different vibe, and I dig that because your albums are different. Like they have different things to say. It's not like you're just trying to like say the same thing over and over and over again. I like the fact that, again, this is like your 3D puzzle that I'm like staring at right now. I'm starting to like see the image.
That's the main point of music, I think. Like just because I am an artist and I make pop, like I can't even say that. Like it's not, I'm not meant to make everything the same, you know.
Right.
It's not good. This like I need to create something different every time, because that's what I think that is what an artist do, you know.
Yeah, constantly reinventing themselves, constantly improving and just growing. You know, you need to.
Yeah,
grow
man. Look
as
at
an
The
artist.
Weeknd's music. Like again, The Weeknd. He made After Hours in 2020, and then he made Dawn FM, which is completely different from his previous album.
Yeah.
It's something like, and he's also doing something different from the Idol upcoming soundtrack. So yeah, man, it's, you know, we need to make something different every time we do music. Like we need to make an era, you know, like for every time we made an album. Like for Life of Synth, I made this kind of songs, and then now I'm just moving on. I'm just making something different, you know.
Yeah, indeed. Speaking of something different, we're going to play the last track. When we play it, it's going to be something that is, I think it's the most recent track that you released. It's called Loser. And is that the most recent one that you released?
Yeah, like
it was a single, I know.
Yeah, from my own, this is the last one. The last, like the really last one I released was with Alex, like Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
But Loser is like my best one. I think it's my favorite.
So just a question, because I was actually looking for the Alex. So is that on his Bandcamp, or is it on Bandcamp yet?
Actually, it's not on Bandcamp yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's why I couldn't find it.
Always looking on Bandcamp.
You guys always holding out on the Bandcamp releases, and that's what Beta Blocker, I think, did he do Bandcamp release? No, he didn't. I'm like, dude, you just got to get yourself on some Bandcamp, because I want to buy that stuff. Buy, and download it.
I feel like this is a warning for me.
Dun dun dun.
Yes. I love it. I love you. Just it's so wonderful to talk with you. We have some more music coming up too, and I just after this I want to hang out and talk some.
One thing I wanted to ask you, Francci.
Yeah.
Some of the artists we talk to, like sometimes we have these artists and it's really, really late for them. It's like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. when we're talking to them. And they always tell us, don't worry, that's when I produce. I'm up till 5 a.m. producing. Are you one of those guys?
I was. I used to like start producing like midnight, and then stop like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. But now I have so much things to do right now that I need to sleep, you know. So I can't be too late up, you know. So
you got to do some adulting, I guess.
Yeah, you're not young like Dennison.
Like I'm young. I really like to stay up like late night, but like I gotta be responsible,
work,
you know.
You feel it in the morning,
work,
man.
There's this, there's that.
Feel it in the morning.
Unfortunately.
My cat doesn't let me sleep in. I have to be awake at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m.
Oh, that's a good thing. Only if you don't stay up till
right, exactly. I mean, if you stay up till 2 or 3 a.m. it starts to hurt.
Yes.
All right. So, are you working on? I know you released a couple singles. Are you rolling that into an album? Are you working on a full album? Or are you just kind of seeing what's going to happen? You know, where are you at musically?
Yeah, actually, I'm doing a lot of singles right now. I really want to make an album again, but I need to, like, as I'm going independent right now, I need to start like building my fan base again, you know, because I kind of lost it like 6 months ago. No, 1 year ago. I kind of lost all my fan base, like that used to listen to me every time I release a song.
Yeah.
So I need to build this up again.
It's the Spotify algorithm. You gotta drop a single every month to stay relevant.
Oh, that's right.
That's it. But I feel like the album, it's almost time to make an album again. You know, like, man, I'm so excited to make an album again. Like I have all the ideas, but I need this hype. You know, I need this hype again to make something that it's going to be worth it, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you got all the hype over here because, again, we love your stuff.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and play this last track by Francci here. This is called Loser, and I keep saying, every time I say loser, I have a hard time not saying it like loser. I don't know why.
Loser. You know what's funny though? The last track was Wannabe. The next one is Loser. I'm seeing a pattern here.
Wannabe loser.
Yeah.
But it is kind of a hard thing to say in a positive way. Like, loser.
Yeah, but as soon as you start listen to the song, like it seems a good track, you know, like it's not like oh man, I'm a loser, like loser in a negative way. It's something like, man, I can't stop thinking about her, you know, like
You're gonna
I lost myself in her eyes, you know, like I'm a loser for her, you know.
Okay.
That's
I
it.
like that. It's a little play on words.
Yeah, that's why the hook of the song is like, I lose myself when I'm with you, you know.
Nice.
So that's it.
You know what? Violation Drive just went and typed that before you even sang it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's man. This song is like it's his song for real. Like I just sang on it and I just produced, but this song "Loser" is like all his lyrics. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's dope.
Yes.
All right, so I am jazzed to give it another listen. I was listening to this one earlier, and yeah, we're gonna dive right on into it. Once again, this is Francci with "Loser," the good way, the good loser.
Yeah.
Right here on Night Ride FM.
I've lost myself, but I didn't believe this time. I'm someone else when I try to relieve my mind. Was it all you? I don't know if you're guilty or not. But what does it matter is if you are my way tonight. I've been pulled by you, don't know if I can resist. But even if I do, I think I let myself go. And even though you are my direction, and even though you are my direction, I lose myself when I'm with you. 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 Thought I could fly even though I'm still heavy in my mind. Could even cry if I didn't have tried all the time of my life. Was it all you? I don't know if you're guilty or not. But what does it matter is if you are my way tonight. I lose myself when I'm with you. Don't know if I can resist. And even if I could, I think I'll let myself go. But even though you are my direction, and even though you are my direction, I lose myself when I'm with you. Yeah, I lose myself when I'm with you. I lose myself. I lose myself when I'm with you. I lose myself. I lose myself when I'm with you. I lose myself. Even if the sky was painted blue, I think I live it all to see you through. Maybe this is the last thing I could do to be the one for you, for you. Yeah. For you, for you, for you, for you. I lose myself when I'm with 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 you. You, I lose myself when I'm with you. I lose myself when I'm with you. I lose myself when I'm with you.
And that was Francci with "Loser." Loser.
A loser.
The good loser.
The good loser.
The good loser. I think we
Man,
just named the episode.
That sounded beautiful.
I like that. Now, see, that's your dancey Francci.
That's the
Yeah.
weekend. That's the weekend
yeah,
type shit.
That's the
Right
That's
there.
the
that's the
jam.
French
hits.
multiverse.
Yeah, I'm driving real fast in the car. There's laser beams like just kind of flying past me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the jam right there.
Reflections of street lights going fast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's the vision I had, for sure.
the vibe. Now, all right, so I know that you're into vision. You're into writing these really crazily complex albums that, again, they feel like they're like little puzzles now that I'm like really intrigued to just listen to it all over again.
You had a story about your
That's
production.
really
Your
good.
production. How did you get into music? Tell me something, about your production technique that really you feel proud of and that you think stands out in your mind.
Okay. Yeah. So actually, I came from a really artistical family. My father is also a singer songwriter, and like I grew up watching him doing live performances, studio sessions,
Oh,
but
wow.
I wasn't into it. Like I didn't. I won't say I didn't like it, but it wasn't my thing. So, but actually, on 2013, I downloaded FL Studio for the first time, but I didn't open it like for 3 years. And yeah, it was only on my desktop. Like I did open it one time to make Wanna Be
bleed?
Study Something for real.
Oh,
I tried to
really?
make the beat for Wanna
Oh,
Be Study
nice.
Something,
You
but
like deconstructed
yeah, but
it. And all
no, it didn't get like nothing like
Dude, you
the
sound
song,
like me. When I first pirated Ableton and launched it, I was like, you know what? Nobody's done a cover of Pat Benatar's I don't know, one of her songs that I really like. So I started laying down listening to the song over and over again and trying to mimic the drum, like the percussion.
Yeah.
And it took me like hours and hours, and it sounded like shit. And I was like, screw this. I closed Ableton and I never went back to it.
Yes. The main thing I stopped working with music in that time in 2013 is because I didn't know how to put it on the timeline. I just knew how to make the pattern on the FL Studio, like this pattern section, on the FL Studio. But I didn't know how to add on the timeline. So yeah, I did the same thing, like screw this, But then on 2018, like early 2018, my friend and brother, Violation Drive, he kind of started a conversation about vaporwave, and like we were listening to vaporwave songs and actually only vaporwave songs. And then like we looked at each other and said, man, let's make something, like let's make a vaporwave thing. But we didn't know how to use FL Studio.
You just take a song and you just slow it down real
Yeah. So we actually were looking for a song to remix, and we found Plastic Love, and like the classic one, Plastic Love from Mariah Takashi. And we like flipped over the song and like turn it on our, like, man, I think we produced this in like 5-6 hours trying to mess with FL Studio. But man, the results was like awesome, and it kind of triggered me, it triggered me an addiction of production.
You got the bug.
And then and then like I started to make like before that I was on video games, so I was like 10 hours a day playing video games, playing GTA 5, playing Minecraft and all this stuff. And then after I did this remix with him, man, it was only production, like every day, like all day I was producing like 10-13 hours a day, trying to make remixes of vaporwaves and future funk. and like it was kind of it, you know. That's my story. Like since then, I never stopped producing. It's my addiction. Like
I think
you
it
know,
does help to have somebody hold your hand when you, especially there's for some people like me who isn't classically trained in music. It's a double hurdle because you have to learn how to use the tool, which is complex, and you have to learn
yes,
music. You have to
yes.
learn some of the music theory, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Actually, I don't. I think I know like 10% of music theory. I only know the name of the notes and the
yeah,
letters. You know, like if you ask me like, man, play F sharp, I can't.
or
You know.
hey, so what kind of chord progression is this one?
Yeah, like I
That's
can't.
a
I
double
can't.
entendre
I don't
chord
know.
What the
progression.
hell is a chord progression? I don't know. I just
I do like I say like, man, is this one? And then I play it like I play it very difficult, you know.
Yep.
Like I do on a keyboard like very poorly. And so I did. Is this one and this one and this one? Oh
I
no,
guess
wait, is this one? Yeah, that's
once
it.
you memorize it, like certain sections of a song on keyboard. I mean, as long as so like I know the basics of traveling my fingers across the keyboard.
Yeah,
So if I can remember sections of a song, I can play them. But it makes if you're not classically trained and it doesn't come naturally to you, it makes it even
Yes.
harder to play live.
yes, man. Bro, I have a really hard time remembering where I put my fingers on the keyboard. Like I
Oh,
really
no.
really I do like I put the fingers on my keyboard and then I say, okay, this is the chord.
You're like,
So when
"Shoot, what
I
did I
hit
just do?"
a play, I hit record, I hit record. So when I hit record, like I forget everything. Like I need to pause again and put the fingers on the keys, and then I try to play, you know, like to hit record with my fingers on the keyboard. But man, I have a really hard time, like since forever.
Well, you're doing something right. Let's just
Thank
say.
God.
Like I said, we love your stuff. Been big fans for a long time. Now, social media, what are you on? I know you're on Instagram.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you on
mostly on
Facebook?
Instagram right now because I kind of stopped doing social media these days.
Good for
But
you.
I'm mostly on Instagram, and yeah, that's it. Instagram forever.
Well, there you go. Instagram forever, and it's what is your handle?
It is Francci.
It's
It is
Francci.
Francci.
It's Francci.
Yeah.
It is Frenchy.
It is.
Yeah,
Francci.
it is Francci.
It is
yeah.
Francci.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not shortened. It is.
It
Yes,
is
it
Francci.
Yeah.
There.
Once
There
again,
is.
it is.
Once again, it is Francci. Can we just say that for like the next 20 minutes?
And of course, all your stuff is also on your Bandcamp.
Yeah, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, YouTube also.
Spotify.
YouTube, it's like on mix channels and all the channels, not my own channel because, man, I don't know how to use YouTube.
Oh, dude, yeah. Trust me, I've been trying to figure it out as well.
Yes.
All right. So feel free to hang out with us. We're going to play some more tunes. We're going to talk about some birthdays and some shows and some different things and all that good stuff. I want to get this next track on because I am so excited about this album that is coming out.
Oh, yes.
Now,
All right.
this is a Bunny X track. Now, what is the what is the book? Or I think it's a book that's inspired by, right?
It's based on several, like, so a couple of each track is based on a particular sci-fi novelist
Okay.
or a particular TV show, right? So the whole album is kind of a melange, but it's a tribute. So, I mean, so this is potentially their last album. That's Bunny X's last album that's dropping this Friday.
So they say. I don't believe it.
And,
I refuse to
but-
believe it.
Yeah, you know what? We've seen so many synth artists like say I'm done, and then a year later they're back.
Yeah, it's a revolving
Right.
door.
Yeah, it's the addiction. It's the
It
addiction.
is an addiction.
But
That's true.
so this album, it's coming out Friday. It's called Love Minus 80. It's on the Aztec record label, and of course, this one is going to be available in various physical forms. So there's cassette, vinyl, CD, digital, you name it. And it's inspired by various sci-fi novels and TV shows from the 70s and 80s. And of course, it features collabs with Celerect, LA Dreams, Don Del Piero, and Dennis, on this track, one of our favorite artists, Thought Beings.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So this is the titular song, Everybody Have a Drink, from the album called Love Minus 80 by Bunny X, featuring Thought Beings. And you're listening to it right here on Night Ride FM.
Tried so hard to keep you close, but it looks like we failed. Floating blind in the darkness, and just falling without end. 10 long years since you've been home, beheld the face of a friend, but I will never give up. And when I get you back, I won't let them take you away again. Oh no, won't let them take you away. You'll always run free, my friend. No, I won't let them take you away. Close your eyes and count to 0, and you'll see my face. Yes, I know you've been waiting in the darkest place, but I swear I won't let them take you away again. Oh no, won't let them take you away. You'll always run free, my friend. No, I won't let them take you away. You fought so hard, now I need to bring you home. Lost in a world, a galaxy that's still alone. I'll pay any price, promise I won't let you go. Won't fall from the love, swear this time we'll get it right. Won't let them take you away again. Now I need to hold on. Won't let them take you away. The galaxy that's still around. You'll always run free, my friend. Promise I won't let no, I won't let them take you away. Swear this time we'll get it right.
All right, and that was The Darkest Place by Bunny X. Yeah, man. I can't wait for that
Really
album.
good track.
Dude,
This album is gonna slam. I
Man,
hope
I
it
really
does
like
well.
the mix of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought Beans are great. This was Thought Beans on that track, right?
Yep.
Mr.
Yep.
Jules? Yeah.
Yep.
Always good stuff. They do amazing stuff.
By the way, in the background, we were talking about how life is expensive and our interests are expensive, and I was talking about the new Push 3 by Ableton,
Push.
and I'm looking at videos of it, and I'll tell you, you know what? Some of their layout for like playing keys on this thing, I think they stole it from my Synthstrom Deluge.
My system
just gotta pop that.
delusion.
System deluge, man. But it looks cool.
You guys are a bunch of losers. I got my deluge though.
Yeah, I've got a deluge. What do you have?
Losers. Oh my god.
The losers.
I don't know anything about what you guys are talking about, honestly. I don't know nothing about nothing about
Just
stuff.
toys that make bleeps and bloops.
Bleeps and bloops that make sounds
Yeah,
and
and it is expensive.
yeah.
Yes,
I don't
they're
know.
not cheap.
I don't do that stuff. I don't do music. I just talk into this stinking microphone. That's all I do. It's my only talent. It's my super talent.
By the way,
Saying
I
dumb
forgot to
stuff.
post a link to the Bunny X album in the chat, so I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, grab that one.
Yes.
Is that on Aztec?
physical media.
Is that on Aztec or is that
It's
something?
on Aztec. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, very good, very good. Looking forward to that, and also, while we're at it, let's look forward to some birthdays. I
Oh
think.
yeah, we got to rattle off some birthdays. By the way,
house.
Francci, when's your birthday?
Tell me. My birthday is April 28th.
April
It
28th.
just passed.
Write
Yeah.
that down.
Yeah, 23 years old, baby.
Oh
my God.
Just a baby.
I'm a baby.
I can't. I can't.
I know.
I can't. This is too much. It's too much. All right, we're gonna talk about some
All
other birthdays that.
All right, let me kick this off.
all right.
Let's see. Thursday, May 25th. Andrew from Stranger, celebrating a
Yes.
birthday, who's worked with people like Destroyer,
Yeah.
and Stranger's played live at some of the Nightwave events in New York.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also on Thursday, May 25th, our buddy from Sweden, Arctic Mega Defender.
Arctic Mega Defender. Is he from Sweden?
Yeah.
I thought he was from the Arctic.
No.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, he could be now.
It's true.
And also Ernest from Future Holotape. We haven't heard
We
from
haven't.
Future Holotape in a long time.
Yeah, in a hot minute.
Man, they're one of like the OGs of synthwave. What happened?
Yeah, they were
Ernest.
amazing. They played Neon 1, and they weren't even
Yeah.
around for Neon 2, so I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. We gotta talk to Francci about trying to get on the next Neon.
Oh, God, yes.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, we'll get to that. Anyways,
Oh, okay, okay.
May 28th, is it Maceo?
Mako.
I said it wrong.
Yeah, from LA.
And 29th of May is Chris KD. Chris KD.
She's celebrating. She's done some pretty cool tracks. May 30th, Neon X Death.
X-Death.
And finally, on the 31st, we've got James Knights
Very cool.
from the UK, and also a guy who used to produce and used to do like blogs and stuff from here in Southern Ontario, London Lasers. Garrett Quesno?
Quasno.
Garrett Quesno? Yeah.
I just-
But we got to talk about Francci. Do you know about
Tell
the
me.
big synthwave festival that just happened in April in Tampa?
Man, I actually don't know about it.
Oh, so it was called Neon Retrofest, and they had one in 2018 in Rhode Island, up north, like north of New York. But this one was in Tampa, and it was an all-weekend affair. It went from Friday night to Sunday night.
Oh, that's
And
awesome. That's
it's
awesome.
insane.
Everybody, it was all in a hotel, so everybody was staying more or less at the same hotel, and they had like 7 artists every night. So we had there was Robert Parker, Betamax,
Damn.
Arcade High, and then other artists like Gregorio Franco if you wanted something darker.
System Glitch, Watch Out for Snakes,
Yeah, Von Kaiser.
Von
who else?
Kaiser.
Yeah, it was
was-
incredible.
it was-
It was
Yeah,
tiring,
that's really awesome, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume.
but yeah, we got to get you on the next one.
They got palm
please.
trees.
Please.
They got-
Francci up, play a little set, 45-minute set or 1-hour set.
Please, man, I would love to.
All right,
It
Grant.
would
Grant
be
listens
awesome.
to the show every now and then. So Grant, we'll hook you
yeah.
up and we'll get you
You can
good
bring
good
Francci.
artists and
And hopefully they'll have a better sound guy so the mic works.
yeah. That was the only thing we
only
needed
bummer,
to
yeah.
work with a better sound guy. But
Oh, okay. Now we can help them.
we can
for sure.
yes, we can do that. We can.
Definitely.
All right, so very good, very good. And I would like to play another track. I think we have another track lined up here. We have about 4 or 5 more tracks to play, so we have plenty of synthwave coming, plenty of chatting, and all kinds of fun to be had still. But in the meantime, do you want to go ahead and set this one up, Mr. Neon Fawkes?
Hells yeah. So Carl Vincent has a new album out called Sundown Mavericks, which imagines 2 cops, one from New York, in Miami, going on a special mission. So it's got serious Miami Vice vibes.
Oh, nice.
And even the music, this is like pure 80s. So this track is called Midnight Vice, right here on Night Ride FM.
And yeah, that was Carl Vincent with Midnight Vice. I dig that track. It is totally all about Miami Vice and down Florida. It's got that vibe, man. It's got that vibe. We were just talking about the vibe down in Rio de Janeiro and how I feel like everyone down there is like sexy and naked. Like, as just the norm, right? You just walk down the street and just like see naked people like all over the place. Like there's naked person there, naked person there. How accurate is that? Is that like 97% accurate?
No, I think it's like for real, I think it's like 30% accurate.
That's still pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
just
people like beaches, you know. So
yeah,
people are like every day with bikinis and stuff like that.
Yeah, they wear
and
them.
go like dancing.
Also, it's nice and
cheers.
warm there, and plus you got Carnival.
Yeah. Like, man, I used to get shirtless every time here because it's so damn like warm. You know, like,
It's hot
man,
down
it's
there,
so hot.
yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty hot.
Perfect. I like heat.
Yeah,
I'm from Canada. I'll take whatever heat I can get.
I love
yeah,
heat. I love the vibe. Like, I feel like you should do like some tropical stuff too, like tropical synthwave. I think that would like go over really well. I don't know. I don't even know.
Tropical synthwave. There's tons of tropical synthwave.
Oh man, I actually did in my first experience with synthwave. The track
Not on
is-
Moments, right?
Oh, what?
Not on the Moments album.
No, it's
Right,
pretty.
Sunrise
it's
or
pretty
Heaven?
before. Yeah, Sunrise. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Heaven too. Yeah, Heaven as well.
All right, I'm gonna have to check back. And is that on Bandcamp?
Yeah, it's on Bandcamp.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, both of them.
I'm gonna dig that up because I need some tropical vibes, man. I need naked people and tropical and
Francci, you know what you should do? You
Synthwave.
should do one of those. Just enable one of those, like, buy my entire discography for X amount of dollars. Sometimes when people discover you and they like your music, it's you can get some quick sales if you do like your entire
Oh
discography.
yeah. Okay, I'll
Yeah,
try that.
like,
I'll try that.
Buy the entire discography for $40 or $30 or whatever.
Yeah, I'll
You-
definitely
you
try
pick the
that for
price.
sure.
I'd be all
Okay.
over that.
Okay, let's play another track.
Yes, I'm
And
very excited.
of course, Francci, if you want to leave, you let us know, and we'll let you go to bed because I know it's coming up on midnight.
It's coming
No,
up
it's
on
it's all good. It's all good for real.
Okay.
All
All right. We're getting towards the end, anyways.
We
so.
are.
All right. So Norwegian artist Glenn Main, whom I like to call the Synth Whisperer, has a new single out, and you probably, if you were tuned into Karen earlier today, you probably heard it. If you love synths, then this will tickle your fancy. So this is Glenn Main with "On the Edge" right here on Night Ride FM.
And that was On the Edge by Glenn Main.
Oh, yeah, he's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. That didn't even sound like Andy, but that was my best Andy impression.
Andy synth.
Yes. So we were talking about neon and festivals and music and concerts and stuff like that. I think we should just go ahead and start talking about some tours that are coming around the area.
Yes.
What do you think?
Okay, well, yeah. So I just want to, you know what? One thing that bummed me out, because after my little Florida trip, I was out of money and vacation time, but Morgan Willis was playing in New York this past weekend for Nightwave.
That's right.
So I'm seeing all his social media posts of him walking around New York, and I was really bummed because he's one of my favorite artists.
He's amazing.
But yeah. Oh, some other sad news. There was an event supposed to be going on in the UK, Synth Wars, with Becky Machine and
Synth Wars.
Yeah, a couple of others. They had to cancel it.
Oh,
not
no.
enough interest. Not enough
Oh,
tickets
what a
sold.
shame, man.
Yep. Sucks.
With a name like
That's
Synth
sad.
Wars, though, that's a pretty
Right?
dope name. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
But
for real.
All
But,
right.
you know,
what about the ones that are actually coming about?
still happening?
Yeah.
Well,
We should talk
okay,
about
so our buddies over in Finland, Helsinki, Millennium Falk and Levinsky and the gang.
Oh, yeah.
They're all called Helsinki Synth City. That's their little event name. But they got something going on this weekend. Actually, no, tomorrow night, called Hotline Kutonen, and they're going to feature Marvel 83, who we saw in Tampa,
Yeah.
as well as Platronic and a DJ Benjamin Risto Uono.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Very
so that's
cool.
going down tomorrow in Helsinki.
Nice. I dig that.
Really awesome.
And then May 26th, we have VHS Vision, The Resurrection, Robert Parker, and Wave Shaper. That's going to be in Stockholm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Those two guys, man, when they get together, whoo-hoo. Oh, and yeah, and we got to see Robert Parker as well in Tampa.
Oh, he was
Man,
great.
Tampa was awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Wave Shaper, I have yet to see him live, and I can't wait.
Yeah, he's good too. I'm going to read this next one here too. May 26th is 101 Club. That's Club with a K. And the Neon Droid. And they are going to be playing at, I guess, Budapest, Hungary.
Yep, in Budapest, Hungary, yep.
Very good.
Some great artists come from Hungary,
Yeah, for sure.
like Mega Hit and Laser Punk and
the guy.
Quixotic.
Quixotic, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Quixotic is awesome.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
Just incredible. And his last couple of music videos were like the production value was nuts.
Oh, yeah. It's insane.
But okay, let's continue here. May 26th to August 26th, the Leather Terror Tour.
yeah.
That's Carpenter Brute doing a big tour in Europe.
Doing Europe.
Oh,
Now,
They need to come back to North America, and heck, they need to go to South America.
yeah, for sure. I was going to say, do
Yes,
you get
please.
any
Right?
artists down in Brazil? Anybody play down there?
actually, not synthwave.
Okay.
Not
Oh.
synthwave. Yeah, but on October, I think 10, the weekend is coming.
Nice.
yeah.
That's synthwave
Nice.
enough.
Yeah, I'm so excited, man.
Yeah,
I'm so
Yeah, right.
excited.
he's dope.
At least one good artist in Brazil.
Save your tears for another day.
right
I
I'm
love that
saving
track.
for October. I'm saving.
There you
on,
go.
right on.
I know Argentina, those guys sometimes put on little synth live shows. They've got several concerts that they set up because there's quite a few synthwave and synth artists down in Argentina. But,
Yeah, like synthwave artists, we have a lot here in Brazil, but
they're all spread
not
out.
live, you know. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
and-
they're all
and
spread out
they
too,
Don't
'cause-
they don't do live performances. It's pretty rare. Like we have Flavio Labar, we have Misanthropics too.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Yeah, we have Violation Drive. We have also a really good singer. She's called Anna Hitz.
Anna Hitz?
She's from Anna Hitz.
Anna Heats.
Anna, like
Anna Hitz.
Or Anna?
A-N-A-R-I-T.
Oh,
R-I-T-Z.
Anna Ritz.
Yeah,
Anna
yeah.
Ritz.
Anna Ritz, yeah.
Anna Reitz. I don't know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
She's a really good singer. She does a lot of synth. Like, she does this the sequencer stuff. She does a lot of
Oh,
sequencer
yes.
stuff.
The old sequence.
Yeah. Yes.
Very good, very good. And then we were talking about June 9th. We have San Junipero, Morgan Willis,
Yep, he's coming back
DJ
to the
Valentine, and Jackson. That's going to be in LA this time, so that's pretty
Yep.
dope. We missed him
And
in
so,
New York.
yeah, June 10th was supposed to be Synth Wars, but that's over.
Synth
Canceled.
Wars.
Yeah, it was going on. Oh, that's it. It had Chris Kea and Cassetter.
Oh,
But,
man.
that's awesome.
canceled.
Dope.
Yeah,
So
man, that's a
June
shame.
15th, there's a big one going down in LA.
At the
That's the Ollie Ride
Always
concert.
elite. Always elite.
Yeah.
Ollie is
That's gonna be-
amazing, and
Yes.
he's going to be playing at the Troubadour in LA
Yeah, that's a
June
wicked
15th,
venue.
and
Awesome.
Parallels is opening for him. And on the keyboard for Parallels, it's going to be Glitbiter.
Glitbiter. Very
Yeah,
nice.
so there you go, 3 artists for the price of 1.
Well, very good. Go
But
out.
Ollie Ride, yeah, he's dropping his new album. Everybody gets to go to LA. I can't because I can't afford it anymore.
Yeah, and I'm rejected. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, man, that really sucks, Francci. You know what, Dennis?
Yes.
You're American.
I'm going to
you need
smuggle him in.
Yeah, you got to call up your border patrol
Yeah. We're
we're
Yeah,
all customs
man, yeah.
guys, and tell him who he is, and be like, you have no idea who this guy is, man.
smuggle Francci in, a couple naked Brazilian women, and just stuff them all in a big,
Some guns.
backpack, couple guns.
Right?
No, we got plenty of guns over here.
What are you bringing
okay.
into the States? Guns? No, synth artists.
It's just naked Brazilians and Francci. They're like, oh yeah, you can come right on in. That's good.
Yeah,
Here, have a gun. That's what
I'll
we do in
bring
the
some
States.
samba. I'll bring some samba.
there you go.
That's great.
So, if anybody listening, if you want to find out more about synthwave concerts that may be going on in your area or some area, and you want to fly to it, just type
Someone else's
synthwave
area.
events in the Google search. It'll take you to the Night Ride FM blog, where we track all the events that we know about going on around the world.
Yeah, we're like the weathermen for synthwave events.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, very good. Let's play some more music. What do you think, my
Yes,
friend?
we got to wrap this up. Let's
it
do it. Boston artist Johnny Fallout has a new album out. It's on Triplicate Records. It's called Unknown Unknowns. And here's a cool track called Saints in the Code. And you listen to it right here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Johnny Fallout with Saints in the Code. Code.
Yes.
Very
New
cool.
album, Unknown Unknowns. Of course, you can just find it at johnnyfallout.bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
But, one thing, Francci, one thing I wanted to ask you, because sometimes we like to talk
Yeah,
about
send it.
TV shows, movies. You got
TV
any favorite
shows.
ones?
It's the lightning
Man.
round for Francci.
Yep.
Man, nowadays I'm watching My Wife and Kids because
Is that a show?
I like TV. Yeah, TV show like My Wife and Kids. Gilmore Girls also. Man,
Gilmore Girls are
Gilmore
dope.
Girls.
I love Gilmore
yeah,
Girls.
Gilmore Girls is the best one so far.
Yeah.
I'm starting Friends also. I never watched
Okay.
Friends.
That's gonna be addictive.
So you like the
Yeah.
classic 90s
like-
drama and
Yes.
sitcoms. That's pretty
Yes.
dope.
But like for movies, man, I have to say that Interstellar is my best one for
Oh,
sure.
dude, the soundtrack to
Yeah.
that too is
Man, this
Hard.
movie is beautiful.
I love
Like,
the movies he makes. It's kind of like your
What?
music.
Oh.
Like it's like a
Yeah.
painting.
Yes.
Like in
Yeah.
moving parts and lasers. And
Yes. Yeah, it's like movie that hit me with some vibes is Scarface. Like for me, Scarface is the best one.
say hello
like
to my
Inter-
little friend.
Yes, but like Interstellar, man, is something else. You know.
I like the
oh.
hard sci-fi of Interstellar. Like it's serious science fiction.
Yeah, it's too complex, but it's good. You know, like man, the
brilliant.
scene that he entered on the black hole is incredible.
It's wild.
But
the
like
fourth
I like
dimension.
also the code films. You know, I like I've seen recently. I watched oh man, I think is Jack in the Hole. I think.
Jack in the Hole.
Wait.
That's
In the hole.
that sounds
Wait,
like a
wait. John in the Hole.
like a porno or something.
No, it's a movie.
John in the Hole.
Is that Brazilian?
Yeah, John in the Hole. Yeah, it's a movie about a kid who wants to be an adult,
Oh, okay.
and he trapped his family into a basement, into a bunker,
Oh god.
and then he like he locked his family there, and start living his life as an adult. You know, so. It's really awesome because
It's a psychological thriller. Yeah.
yeah, it makes you think about life, kind of, you know. It's a really good movie. It's how
Oh
can
my
I
God,
say this?
It's got Michael C. Hall in it.
Yeah,
What do you know?
yeah.
That's wicked.
Another cult movie I saw, it was, wait, man, I have to remember those things. Train Spotting too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Trainspotting 2.
No, Train Spotting
Yeah.
as well. You know, that's
Also,
one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, this movie is so awesome too.
Oh, and the music too.
Yeah,
The music
yeah.
in Trainspotting is amazing.
Yes.
All right, I got
Man,
one for you.
I really
What?
like movie, but I'm not that type of addicted to cinema, you know. But I
Yeah.
like to watch some movies that make me think, and also I like psychological thriller. You know, I like
Yeah.
this. Yes.
Yeah, they're amazing. Now, all right, so we talked about movies. My gig is the food, so I want to know, like, if I'm going to go down there to Brazil, like, what kind of dope food do you guys have that I can
Well,
go
steaks.
down when I'm
Brazil-
going down to a
dude,
synthwave festival in Brazil?
Toronto has like 5 Brazilian steakhouses, and they're amazing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
you do
we
the
have
steak, don't you?
we have those barbecues, you know,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
our barbecue is something else. Like we have picanha, that is a really good meat. Like man, the taste of this meat is
Is it like
brilliant.
is it from an animal that we know of?
It's just beef.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
beef.
it is from
Okay, okay.
a cow, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember. Yeah.
It's the little cow.
Yeah, but man, we have also, man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like I don't like much of Brazilian food. You know, like I'm into fast food. So yeah,
You like you like your McDonald's and stuff.
I like McDonald's, Burger
Mhm.
King, that kind of
Nice.
stuff. But also we have feijoada,
Okay.
which is really common here in Brazil.
Sounds,
we have
sounds
also-
delicious. I don't know what it is, but is that like
Yeah,
a sweet?
feijoada is like everything mixed up, you know, like everything you have mixed up. Like
I like everything
you have,
mixed up.
You have beans. You have
You just mix it up.
yeah. You mixed everything up. It's some yeah.
Just take a whole bunch of
messy
shit
stuff.
and just mix it up.
Yeah,
I'm already liking this idea. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
So Synthwave Festival, naked people, guys and women, they could be
Barbecue.
naked together,
And picanha.
and baganya and barbecue and whatever you just said, where we just mix it all together. We're just
Feijoada.
gonna-
Yeah,
Feijoada.
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 Yeah.
We're gonna have the best time. I can't wait to go.
Yeah, Brazil is a good place to have a great time.
Yes, that sounds
my
like
my
everything
latest
I wanna
addiction
be.
is ramen. I'm checking out all the different Japanese ramen
Yeah, ramen's
shops
dope.
in Toronto.
My daughter
Nothing
got
like
me
a
into
good
that.
hot bowl of noodles.
I didn't even know it was a thing, and then my daughter started talking about ramen.
Yeah.
Ramen is ramenette, and I'm like,
Ramen, yeah.
ramen? I'm like, like the 30-cent thing. She's like, no.
No,
it's-
proper
What is-
ramen.
What is this? Oh, ramen.
Yeah,
Let me see.
ramen. So like Japanese bowl of soup with noodles, and it's
Oh,
got like
okay.
it's got the boiled egg in
Nah.
it, and
They
it's
make
got
the-
the
it's
not for
pork.
me.
The egg.
It's not for me.
So good. All right, so let's do another track, and then we're gonna get ready to close it up,
Actually-
and then we're gonna. I guess.
Oh yeah, we got to
talk
do
about
some
more
Neon
ramen.
Droid or Runaway Droid, right?
Yes.
All right. So yeah. Okay. We're second last track.
Second
So
last track.
Finnish, but now Irish producer Runaway Droid. He's now residing in Dublin, enjoying the gloomy, wet, cool weather and endless shades of green. He's dropped a new banger called Reflections 2, and you're listening to it here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Runaway Droid with Reflections 2, and we keep talking about burgers and all kinds of like...
Dennis is getting hungry.
Oh my
We're
God.
talking about different McDonald's dishes in
Brazilian
different parts
McDonald's
of the world.
burgers, and I have this pub burger at Wendy's, and I'm going to go and like just... It is 11 o'clock. It's like 11:30. I'm going to go cook a burger like right now, like as soon as we get done the show. I am like totally stoked to just like chow down and like
Man,
get
it's
into
midnight
digestion.
here. Everything is closed.
I'm gonna.
Shit.
I think I have a burger in the freezer. I'm gonna cook it up and like.
Yeah, I might have it too, but nah, I'm lazy.
So, okay, aren't your McDonald's open 24 hours?
Not here. Not here.
Not even in Rio? Like, it's one of the biggest cities.
No, it's I'm actually I live in interior, like like more
gotcha.
interior city from Rio. Like it's 3 hours of traveling to Rio, so it's like Rio de Janeiro. It's Cabo Frio, the name of the city. So I used to say I live in Rio because it's like it's really near from my city. So yeah.
All right.
But like here in Cabo Frio, we don't have 24 McDonald's.
We're going to dream about McDonald's burgers, and we do have to go into closing time right now. But this was amazing, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show. You are incredibly talented.
man.
Like I said, we love the new album. We love the new singles you've been dropping. And yeah, man, come on in anytime. Come on the show. And
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We're gonna cook some burgers, and it's gonna be great. We're all gonna take off our clothes, and it's gonna be a really good time. We're gonna have a blast.
Okay. By the way, if folks, if you're listening, if you want to support the station, Night Ride FM, you can be a Patreon at patreon.com/NightRideFM. Big shout out to our latest Patreon, Chris.
Hey,
Thank you so much.
Chris.
Chris.
You-
Hey.
Just Chris.
And of course, the stateofsynth.com website.
Yes.
If you want all our previous episodes, our scripts, if you want to buy Dennis and I a beer,
You can do it.
yep. And
It's
of course,
easy.
I believe Retro Hit Radio down in New Zealand, retrohitradio.co.nz. You're probably listening to us there on a Sunday.
Yeah,
So, yeah, big shout out to our Kiwi brethren.
that's it. And also, we have an app now. I think it's called MyTune. MyTune. You can MyTuner. Yes, I think you can check out Night Ride FM. It is like streaming in the app. The cool thing about it, Jules, is it's got an Android Auto app. I no longer have to like open up the website and like.
Oh, so you're
Plug
talking about
it in, like-
the one we found out last week, MyTuner Radio.
Yes, it is
Yeah,
MyTuner
so-
Radio.
We've got like thousands of internet radio stations, and Night
Yeah.
Ride happens to be on there. And apparently, so you're saying they've got an Android Auto app?
They
so
have
it's
an
like,
Android Auto.
there you go.
It
So
works.
there you go, Craig.
great.
Craig, when you're driving around, go to MyTuner Radio, find Night Ride, and it'll work best in your car.
And, nothing against our web client, which is great, and the Android app, but, there's something nice about having that Android Auto. It's if you have Android Auto, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. It's good. Check it out. Download it. Stream us. Like us. Subscribe to us. Buy us wonderful things. And, we love you guys for it. We appreciate
And
everything.
by the way, quick shout out to Dave 808 Turner, who just made it in just as our show was ending.
Yes.
So just a quick shout out to him. That's our show.
That's our show.
Francci, we want to give you mega thanks, man, for coming on and staying so late. It's past midnight.
Man.
Yeah.
And I
this was
actually
good
want to
vibes.
thank you guys for the opportunity because it was a really great time. It was a fun time.
I'm glad.
And yeah,
we
man.
look forward to your music. Of course, when you drop new tracks, let us know. We'll shout
Sure.
from the rooftops. We'll play your tracks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting ready to wrap it up here. We have one more track we're going to close everybody out with. So what do we have, Mr. Neon Fawkes?
Right, we're gonna play everyone out with the newest single from UK artist LDV. That's Luke Dawson Vincent, who, like some others, loves to add awesome guitar to his synthwave. This time, he's teamed up with one of my favorite bands, Platforms, for this track called Neon Summer. From all of us here at Night Ride FM, have yourselves a great night.
Thanks for listening, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
That's
swerving in serpentine. Yeah, we were just some stupid kids, getting drunk and smoking mist, living out a small town fantasy. Everybody wants to go where there's no regrets. Mom and Dad wanna know how we're gonna get baked in gold. We were never gonna get old, 'cause we were young and full of shit, like we had Michael Jackson's hit. Your girlfriend wants to play the bass, but all she had was just a face, laying down, waiting to be replaced. And we could barely play guitar, laying power on the bars, working off the pain of all those scars. Everybody wants to go where there's no regrets. Maybe I'd like to know when we're gonna get baked in gold. We were never gonna get old, 'cause we were young and full of shit, like we had Michael Jackson's hit. Painted red, we could be just as likely dead, getting wrapped around a tree while